get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Again. Man, I can't even watch this. Get the next one.
Hey!
Hey, hit me up.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hit me up.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Started, man. Let's get it started. Hey, get the ball, huh?
Get your mind right.
Again. You could do better than that.
Right here.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Come on, focus.
Yeah, see you later.
get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
He's all day, baby. Woo! 3 of them, baby. Man, that's
I got ball!
I'm on fire all day. What's good? You can't stop this. Keep giving me that.
Keep shooting! Hey, see you later, man.
Don't let him shoot me. Box out.
Give me that.
Get up, boy. Oh, shoot.
Oh my.
Did I just see that?
Yeah, it's broken.
Man, it's like night and day from 21, so I'm really excited to be able to play with my friends.
This feels like a totally different game from what Next Gen was in 2K21.
Come on, man. You get no faster break on the beat.
Graphics-wise, but I feel like they still found a way to somehow like make the game look even better.
22 will be a great game, and I think the game will take more skill this year.
Look at the dive. Like, oh, yeah.
Night and day from NBA 2K21, in my opinion. I just like the speed and pace of the game. So for me, that means funner.
I definitely think, there's a lot of things that they have coming that the community's going to love. I think it's going to blow their mind.
Let's go, baby.
Welcome to NBA 2K22 and an all-new season of 2K TV. I'm Alexis Morgan, and every week we'll be your in-game source for 2K22 tips, event updates, and features highlighting you, the 2K community. This week we're diving into what's new in the game and NBA 2K.
On the floor for the visiting Sacramento Kings. At center, Tristan Thompson. Let's meet the starting five for your Portland Trail Blazers. At forward, 6'7", number 23.
And we've been waiting, and before we tip-off.
Thanks, BA. We'll be...
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. At the 2 and the 3, it's Halliburton and Barnes. Marvin Bagley is out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Fox in at the 1 spot. And the start...
Into the Kings.
Show BA is so special. Whether it's my first year or my 15th, I always got love.
Shooting 1.
Basketball. The Blazers with 2 elite scoring guards in Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. I mean, for some teams, that can lead to strife, but their chemistry, that's what makes it work.
Pass to MP. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter here. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Portland grabs the miss. And Chris, with Lillard and McCollum, they're both such gifted shooters. That helps them coexist.
Yeah, they're both threats on or off the ball. They make things easier for one another, and both great locker room guys. Their friendship off the court, that really helps as well.
Sacramento has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first, struggling from that area. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Holmes. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Little's checked in.
When looking at Rashawn Holmes, I mean, the first thing that sticks out is his energy. When he's out there, he doesn't stop working.
That one drops. He ties it up. And Holmes is a solid rotational piece, whether starting or coming off the bench. Chris, he is really effective.
He really uses his length to his advantage. Feasting on any chance to score inside. I love the hungry plays too.
Here's Simons. He can't hit that time. So Sacramento will take it the other way.
And they'll meet 3 times overall. A little bit of a tone setter here tonight.
And this first game is always interesting. It's going to give us a sense of what the dynamic between these teams is going to be this season.
27 seconds left in the first. Pass to Little. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Sacramento shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. MP with it. Takes it inside. Here's Holmes. Misses from close range. Jones with the ball. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by... And Damian Lillard, honored with the 2020 Magic Johnson Award.
Being recognized for giving your time.
Tremendous character for Lillard.
So true. I mean, whether it's a big win or a tough loss, he'll stand and face the music.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
They were just the more aggressive team. I mean, feeding off this crowd's energy.
Taking a look at Sacramento. Buddy Hield is out there with Chimezie Metu. Then it's MP. Then it's Alex Len. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard position.
Man, good whistle there.
He misses the free throw.
Number 15, taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Portland leading. Hauled in by the Kings. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. That one's good for 2.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, Zeller is a talent you can't leave unchecked inside. He'll take that shot every chance he gets.
Outside heel. Pass to Metu. Now MP. Out to heel. It's stolen. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Little. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Simons. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Chris, during your career, you were one of the game's best on the boards. Talk about... And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Trailblazers. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation. It's making a switch here. MP's checked in. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Fox against Lillard. Back to McCollum. To end the run. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. McCollum's got 9.
He plays with so much heart, McCollum. I mean, is constantly battling on the court. This time, it's on the glass.
Filling out the wings, it's McCollum and Powell. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Covington and Nurkic. And it's Lillard in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here's MP. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Portland has gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. Here's McCollum. And he banks in the layup. And now just a 3-point Sacramento lead.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Pass to MP. Thompson tips it back in.
Tristan Thompson.
Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
The Trailblazers have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's MP. No luck on that one. Nurkic with some nice D. Portland has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half.
When we talk about the grind, starting from the bottom, that's going to be a limit. Coming up in East Oakland, shooting hoops up on the curl tree branch, then a milk crate. And you do what you can to make it work.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. MP against McCollum. Outside Bagley. 3-pointer, Fox. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Dame and his older brother competed in everything. Wrestling, basketball. That's where that fire started, I think.
They say we need to care about basketball until they schooled him on the court. After that, he was like, okay. Okay, you laughing, we'll see. That's where it all started. Wrestling.
Sacramento calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Trailblazers?
They based their offense around the 3-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
One other thing, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they've had it going.
And Grant, throughout your career, you mostly played in the smaller markets. You think the league is doing enough to help them compete?
I think so. I mean, look, Milwaukee just won a championship. An incredible season they had last year. I think they're doing the right thing between revenue sharing, The salary cap, the luxury tax, and remember, the Players Union will always favor freedom of movement for its players.
On the court for Sacramento, Alex Len is out there with Chimezie Metu. Then it's MP, then it's Terrence Davis, and it's Harkless in at the small forward position. And that one's good. Lillard.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Trailblazers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Damian Lillard.
What a teammate he was tonight, setting guys up for layups and open jumpers on what seemed like every possession.
MP against Nurkic. Back to MP. The drive, lays it up and banks it in.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it, opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Lillard against MP. Lillard outside. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports.
Hi there, Frank Valentine here. Hey, it looked like you were out of...
Hey, Frank. This is above my pay grade.
Okay, listen. So the reason I asked you to stop by today...
I have one issue that I need to address, like the numbers.
This airs tonight.
Okay, so what if we try to speed all of this up? What does that look like?
So how do you want to play it?
You don't have a preference?
I'm here to provide you the menu.
You know, Kristen, it's not worth the trouble right now. Okay, for real, thank you so much for helping me work through this.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, what you working on? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man. Hey, man, let's go. We'll get the next one.
Man, I can't even watch this.
Get your mind right. Ball, huh? Next time, man. Next time.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
See you later.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. I got ball. Hey, hit me up.
Finishing at the rim is still an art. Let's get this going.
That's a foul. You got it. Right here. Hey, balance it out. Freeze all day, baby. Pass it on you. And one. Oh, give me that.
Put your head in the game.
And one.
Again.
And one. Hey, hit me up.
Here. In other news, you'll notice we've enriched that home court experience with the voices of your team's in-arena PA announcers.
About to go down.
In My Team Enjoy, a massive feature upgrade across the board this year, we have huge tournament news. We'll dive into all the My Team details later in the show, so stick around. And whichever platform you're joining us from, NBA 2K22 has plenty to talk about.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to... We are near...
Thank you, Kevin.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. In at the small and power forward, it's Ingles and Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the King, Dorsey.
Jazz set
first. Do you think the cross?
I think breaking through and becoming that championship team, that one team standing when the last game has been played. Listen, if you've struggled for long stretches, getting to 500, can be a process. But to me, those teams that can cross from perennial postseason participant to NBA champion, that is the hardest threshold.
And remarkable how Gay cuts to the basket. Terrific at getting the defense to body him on that drive.
That's good from Rudy Gay.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
And the thing about Rudy Gay, you never know when he's going to have a night where he just explodes. He's one of those guys that can just score in bunches.
MP outside to the middle, like at 6. Holmes, good.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Here's Clarkson, still looking for his first bucket in this one. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Gay. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Clarkson against MP. Holmes can't get it to go in.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Gay kicks to Mitchell. Back to Gay. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Sacramento Kings. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to... And the unselfishness of this Utah Jazz team, a big part of what they're all about, as we hear from All-Star Donovan Mitchell.
You got guys who are continuously making plays.
And Greg, the depth of the Jazz obviously helping with that equal opportunity approach.
And Kevin, that's a great point. You credit the mindset, but it's also their personnel that makes it possible.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Sacramento, Medu is out there with Hield. Then it's MP. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Len in at the 5. Shoots from the line. Sacramento grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Mitchell finds MP. Pass to Medu. Three-pointer, Hield. Sinks the three-pointer. Hield's got the lead up to 5 now for Sacramento.
And this is how confident Hield is. Knows he's capable of torching the D off the catch.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. And he says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. And the Jazz call time here.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And the Kings are going for a different look here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Kings lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on... And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from... Sacramento making a switch here. MV's checked in. Sacramento shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
So on the floor for Utah. In at the small and power forward, it's Ingles and Bogdanovic. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. And it's Gobert in at the 5. You know, Greg, thinking about De'Aaron Fox and what's next for him, we know how much he wants to get to the playoffs and contend.
Yeah, I mean, Fox doesn't just want to have impressive regular seasons. This guy, his goal is to get his squad to the postseason. And not only that, he wants a chance to win titles.
Fox passes to MP. Halliburton on the wing. Back to MP. Just 5 on the clock. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring even when he gets bodied up.
And the Kings making a change here. Hield's checked in. And a switcher also for Utah. Clarkson, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Clarkson kicks to Mitchell. Pulls up on the elbow, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Such a great rhythm to what Donovan Mitchell does on the floor. Ready in the mid-range game, on the catch or off the bounce. This guy is just elite offensively.
The drive by MP. Good D by Mitchell.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
Got a piece of it. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Sacramento making some changes. Rashawn Holmes is checked in for Tristan Thompson. And Metu subbed in for Marvin Bagley. Then for the Jazz, Vincent's checked in. And Rudy Gay is subbed in for Bogdanovich. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Mitchell, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox.
2 minutes remaining.
The pass to O'Neal.
2 minutes.
Now Gay. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
MP passes to Metu. At the elbow, it's Mitchell. Clock is at 3. Goes back up. And the layup good by Holmes. He's got 6.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Gay, and finished off by Gay.
And we all know Gay is capable of dunking it. The D can't let him get to that launching pad there. You're only asking for trouble.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Kings. It's a 3-point game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
The Kings have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there. Alex Len's checked in for the Kings. Whiteside's checked in for Utah. Jazz trail by 5. Mitchell passes to Gay. Mitchell against Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
And so here's Sacramento. Hield outside. Passes to MP. Driving in, and MP throws it down. And Greg, MP, the highly touted rookie, he was a classic one-and-done in college.
And that wasn't a surprise to anyone close to MP. He feels his game is NBA ready and wanted to compete against the best as soon as possible.
Mitchell banked in off the glass. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
And not relying at all on a three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
They kick out to Hield. And the clock running down, sends it home! What a shot!
You hunt drama? We got drama.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with
How's it going? Hey, what you working on? I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. Get your mind right.
Hey, I'll see you later.
Everyone, listen up. That was a great team effort last night. Keep that energy up, and we can do great things. Now let's get to work. If we want to be a winning team, we really need to shoot better than we have. Break down into your spot so we can run some shooting drills.
Hey, right here.
Now we're rolling.
Come on, focus.
Hey, right here.
Come on, man. Help out.
get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get started, man. Let's get started.
Hey, hit me up.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Again. Do better than that. Hey, he can ball, huh? Get your head in the game.
Hey, I'll see you later.
the 2K cruise on Current Gen, we're hopping aboard the Concha Del Mar for new scenery, competition, and challenges. But this is no ordinary cruise ship, as Concha Del Mar will be making new stops for each season. Your journey will start in the Caribbean, but after that, it's a mystery. From the luxurious lobby to the
The California Capitol building shining brightly tonight. We're just
Hey, Brian, you could say...
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And these teams both look to push the tempo in transition. Brent, what's the most underrated component of success with that style of play?
You got to have rebounders, BA, guys who are willing to go in there. And if those guys who are gathering anything...
Warriors Kings will go for a different look here. Holmes, he's checked in for Thompson. Metu comes in for Bagley. Heald's checked in for Halliburton. And MP is subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Bjelica has checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Klay Thompson.
And you have to be impressed how they're getting to the free throw line and taking advantage of those opportunities.
MP against Curry. MP, the pass to Holmes. MP with it. Hield on the wing. MP outside. Shot clock at 5. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Kuminga, he's checked in for Curry. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Wiggins against Barnes. Wiggins, no good. Sacramento has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first, struggling from that area. And the defense of Wiggins, Grant, something that he's turned around in his career.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he went from a weak defender to a strong one. He's always had the tools, but he's putting it all together and can now be a lockdown wing.
MP outside. Hield against Poole. Here's Holmes. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
Poole, the pass to Wiseman. Back to Poole. Bjelica outside. Golden State needs to get off a shot. He was all alone on that one. Poole's got 5.
Well, nice job by Bjelica. Be patient. Look for teammates. He found one.
Here's MP. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, the rumors were flying early on, Grant. Seems that this franchise has different views of how MP should be used.
Well, B.A., the source of the conflict comes from the front office and coaching staff. With all that going on, you wonder just how much it's impacting MP's playing time.
And if the name MP sounds familiar, it might be due to his high school days. With social media, he had a major presence when he was a teenager.
It caused MP to gain a lot of fanfare at a young age. Now, he'll have to work hard to shed the image of being a social media star and be viewed as an NBA star.
Here's Poole. No good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
Hey guys, this first meeting always sort of sets the tone for how the rest of the season series will play out. For teams that know each other this well, this initial game is a big one.
Now Wiggins. Over MP. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And we've seen the development of Andrew Wiggins in Golden State. He says it's been a great environment to learn.
The best 19 love to teach.
Wiggins seems to be taking that next step.
Yes, he is. I mean, the former #1 overall pick. With a fresh start, some of that pressure is off. Doesn't have to be a star. His best is good enough.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
They've got Buddy Hield. Marvin Bagley is out there with Alex Len. Then there's Mitchell, and it's MP in at shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. MP outside Bagley. Hield on the wing. MP outside. And he drives in, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Curry, he's checked in for Poole. Pass to Kuminga, and here is Thompson. Curry against Mitchell. Over Mitchell. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Curry's got 12 points.
Enjoy watching Curry getting it done, this time in the mid-range.
Hield on the wing. MP outside. Here he goes. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson passes to Green. On the wing, Curry. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell.
And looking at Marvin Bagley, the talent is evident. A big man that can go out and get you a double-double any night. Plays with just an infectious energy, too. And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
The Warriors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Curry. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
When it comes to Bagley, one question mark I have is his health, and if he might be injury-prone, Grant.
Well, the good news, BA, for him is that he's young. Hopefully he's able to shake off these nagging injuries. Let's face it, the more he's on the court, the more confidence he'll gain.
Hield. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game.
And you love how Hield is always ready with his feet set. Once the ball hits his hands, it's off.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, we know that Stephen Curry generally is regarded as the greatest shooter the game has ever known. He said for him, quote, "It starts with a great base and foundation and allows everything to feel perfect. The perfect shot feels effortless to me, serene and quiet."
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Warriors on top, up by 2. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off, and we'll see you next time.
Hey, how you been, man? Hey, man.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Focus! Focus! He can ball up. Hey, see you later, man.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
You got it. You got it. Come on. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Come on. Focus. Hey, right here. Just like that. Again. Hey, he can ball up. See you later.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Go, go. Come on, man. Hey, hit me up.
It. On Deck A, you can customize your My Court or face top competition in the Pro-Am. On Deck 4, you'll find the My Team Theater, new home to the My Team mode. Card collectors, online competitors, or casual players, there's something for everyone in this year's My Team. We'll take a full theater tour later in the show. Heading to Deck 14, you can
Downtown Phoenix on a
Thank you, Kevin. The Phoenix suck.
It's rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. Now Sacramento starting 5. Pax in the backcourt with Halliburton to his side. The front court will be Barnes along with Bagley. And it's Thompson in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Phoenix, up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. Landry Shamet is out there.
King substitution.
With a different look. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Sharch comes in for Jay Crowder. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Landry Shamet. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Alex Len's checked in for Johnson. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Bagley. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And MP subbed in for Halliburton. Pulls up, high post. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
Boy, it really helps when Dario Saric is aggressive like this. The guy makes the defender commit, and nicely done offensively.
Mitchell, he's checked in for the Kings.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
To Holmes. Good ball movement here by the Kings. MP outside. Looking to end the run. McGee with the block.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
George, that's good.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Holmes finds MP. Again, the miss by the Kings. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 6-point lead. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
And it's the Kings with the ball. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
Well, these two teams will see plenty of each other, as this is the first of 4 contests between them this year.
And the better they know each other, the more competitive they become. Expect this first one to be extremely spirited, with each side trying desperately to send a message early.
And there's the pass to Paul. Over MP. And too long on the shot.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Back to Hield. MP against Paul. MP makes it off the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
To the inside. And the rejection by Holmes. The 3 from MP. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Suns ahead. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today, Chris Paul.
With anything, whether it's...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
As something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Johnson. Kaminsky out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Payne, and it's Shamet in at the 2. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Johnson against MP. Johnson inside. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Kings trailing. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And you look, Doris, at the trouble so many teams have defensively. It's becoming harder and harder to get stops in this league.
Kevin, there is no doubt that we must redefine what is considered quality defense. Guys are such range shooters now, so highly...
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separate. He's checked in for Halliburton. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
On the floor for Sacramento, the front court will be Barnes along with Bagley. De'Aaron Fox out there with MP. And it's Thompson in at the center, filling out the middle.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
MP looking around. Bagley, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Assist from
Bagley's got the lead up to 3 now for the Kings. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Ball passes to Bridges. He gets that one. And that's now 10 points for Mikal Bridges.
Well, Bridges has this floater in the bag of tricks, and you've got to be able to pull it out at the appropriate time.
Crowder against MP. Down low. Here's Bagley. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Bagley's got 8 points here in this quarter.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Passes it to Ayton. Kicks it to Bridges. Pass to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. And Ayton stays with it.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Fox passes to Barnes. Back to Fox. MP with it. Chris Paul covering. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this...
Hi, I'm Catherine Hanover. I handle PR for the team.
Okay.
How are you doing? I'm putting out infernos, burning embers,
And at the top deck, Deck 16, you can hop into full court 4v4 or 5v5 games. The views at the top are second to none. Throughout the cruise ship, you'll see on board staff members that offer a variety of challenges and quests for you. From Robin at Guest Services to the elusive cruise director, they each offer different unlockable events and opportunities to raise your rep. Can you make a name for yourself?
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make a big splash here tonight. Just about ready to get...
Thanks, Brian. Well, current...
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. At the 2 and the 3, it's Halliburton and Barnes. Marvin Bagley is out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Fox in at the point. And for the Pelicans. And these are... Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, Martin.
Well, yeah, you know, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Barnes, the former Tar Heel, is usually lights out from the charity stripe.
The Pelicans trail. Satoransky outside, driving inside. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And the foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And he makes the first.
When you think about it, they're trailing in part because they're giving away too many trips to the charity stripe.
Marshall, he's checked in for Hayes. Lynn's checked in for the Kings. Mitchell comes in for Barnes. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Satoransky. Here's Ingram. And here's Hernan Gomez. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Satoransky with the steal. Here's Marshall, defended by Holmes. And the bucket is good.
With good size, vision, and ability to pass the ball, Satoransky can make some sweet dishes.
MP outside. Hield on the wing. MP against Hart. Back to Hield. MP outside. 5 to shoot. Hield passes to Holmes. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. And it's Hield. That time on the assist by MP.
Long-range shots like that, almost effortless for Hield. Every chance he gets, he'll take that shot.
Here's Satoransky. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Hernan Gomez. Rebound by the Kings.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Hield. Pass to MP. To the paint. Here's Holmes. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, this offense is there.
Ingram up top, guarded by Hield. Now Ingram. The 3 is up. No good there. And so it's the Sacramento Kings closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their play has earned them a... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
They just look hungrier out there. They don't mind taking the pounding.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. Buddy Hield is out there with Chimezie Metu. Then there's Mitchell, then it's Alex Len, and it's MP in at the shooting guard position. You know, when Buddy Hield came into the league, he joined a select list of current and former NBA players that hail from the Bahamas. It's not a long list, but it's longer than you might think.
And what's incredible is Buddy did a fantastic job for the relief effort in the Bahamas after the devastating hurricane in 2017. His work to raise funds and resources for the people who were affected was so important to that entire nation. Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Graham's checked in for the Pelicans. To the inside. Here's Lynn. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Williamson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line.
In for the Kings.
.141 left in the half. Hernan Gomez with it. Back to Satoransky. Three-pointer. And it's Bagley with the rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Fox. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line. Lynn's checked in for Holmes. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
They've also been strong at the foul line, not wasting any of those chances.
Here's Hart. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
You know, Josh Hart won't wow you with the scoring or flashy plays, but he does all the little things for his teams. A 6'5" wing, Hart was one of the best rebounders in the league in the 2021 season. That number really jumps out at you for someone his height.
Mitchell's checked in for the Kings. Satoransky's shot is off. The Kings have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Barnes finds MP. Back to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Here's MP. That shot missing. And New Orleans will come the other way. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to MP. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his third personal.
That free throw misses.
At the line for the Kings.
And he's good on the second. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Graham. The shot misses. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Kings. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game. Changes for New Orleans. Valanciunas comes in for Hernan Gomez. And Ingram is subbed in for Graham. It's an all-Duke forward pair. Ingram the 3, Zion the 4. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Josh Hart. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Pelicans 5.
Almost every move Valanciunas makes, there's going to be some contact. He just plays through it.
Inside, and a lot. Oh!
Get you some! Show us some power!
Nice!
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. It's Hart on the wing. Checked by Davis. Here's Williamson. And Metu pulls it down. The Kings have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. To the middle. Here's Lynn.
Oh, wow! Wait a second. This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Outside Ingram. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Davis. Pass to MP. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And Grant, in 2015, you became part owner of the Atlanta Hawks. How pleased were you to see their performance in last year's playoffs?
Well, it was incredible. So much fun to see this team come together, rally, and have an incredible run in this past postseason. Now, as a broadcaster, you don't want to have a rooting interest, but I'll confess, it was definitely special to see.
And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Kings.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And what a huge performance it was for De'Aaron Fox.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch. It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Pass to MP. And here's Halliburton. Back to MP. 5 on the clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The first free throw is good.
Third team foul. Shooting percentage.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Here's New Orleans now. Here's Temple to the right side. Here's Lewis. Pass to Temple. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
How you doing, John?
Hey, all right. Thanks for sitting down with me, MP.
Hey, look, when Miss Hanover, you know, it's been a lot. I feel like I'm starting to get it, and of course I have to learn new.
You got time for any more?
Man, I actually got to run, John, but thanks for talking to me. Appreciate it.
You know what? I'm here whenever, MP. Just let me know.
Yeah, take care, John.
You too, buddy.
I feel like everything that the community was giving them feedback on, I feel like they kind of took that and pretty much improved everything.
Dribbling has been a big thing, and this year I feel like there's a lot more that you can use and you can explode off of, which has been big.
With the way their dribbling is, I think the guards will return, especially since we have a decent bash count now.
I feel like defense was definitely something they put a lot of time and effort into, so I'm excited about that.
Defensively, you feel like you're allowed to get
The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas are setting tonight as seen from above. Welcome, everyone. We have a very special treat for you here. No trick. It's the NBA on Halloween. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton is accustomed to winning. He says anyone that's been around me...
Well, DA, clearly he wants to make his mark. Thanks for that report. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox in the backcourt with Halliburton to his side. The front court will be Barnes along with Bagley. And it's Thompson in at the center position. On for Dallas. And the post players for him, Kleba and Porzingis. Well, it's certainly...
Kings substitution.
Do your kids get to have in one night?
Oh, they came back loaded down, and you can't let them eat it all. Maybe 5 pieces or so, and then you hope they forget about it or just try to stagger it and get to Christmas.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Brown's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jalen Brunson. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Trey Burke. Here's MP. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Dallas with it. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic with it. Holmes covering, so they take the lead.
Doncic doesn't give the mid-range a lot of love, but he has the touch to knock it down from there.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
A nice shot by MP.
And thinking back to MP coming off the bench, he tried to squash any rumor there might be about tension with the coaching staff.
Well, Greg, you had to appreciate someone as young as MP going about this the right way. He said, I think, exactly what the team wanted to hear. Finney Smith can't get it to go. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Doncic kicks to Brown. Pass to Finney Smith. Shoots over Fox. Finney Smith can't get it to go. Kings leading now by 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. MP against Brown, and that's a foul called on Porzingis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in. Then for the Kings, Len's checked in for Marvin Bagley. And it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Kings lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And big man Kristaps Porzingis not resting on his laurels.
Is getting in that weight room and living in there, basically.
And it's 7-3, and with a few injuries over the last couple of years, Greg, that lower body strength work, so important for KP.
Absolutely. I mean, his skill is tremendous for a player his size, but keeping his body strong is going to be critical.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Medu is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's MP. And it's Mitchell, and it's Len in at the 5 down low.
Yeah, Powell showing you right there that he can play through contact. Very physical and good concentration, too, to get that up and down.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work, but I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Well, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs, Green, and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Brown. Burt comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. The drive by MP. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 9. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. MP against Brunson. Now the pass to Powell. And here's Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hardaway. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. And so MV will bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 1. And there's the bucket from Medu.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Kleba, the pass to Powell. Outside Hardaway. Out left to the wing. To the paint. Here's Kleba. And Kleba slams it in. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Timeout called by the Kings. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often.
Close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we... And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Checked in for Maxi Kleba. And then for Sacramento, Alex Lenz checked in for Tristan Thompson. Metu comes in for Marvin Bagley. And MP subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Burke. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The Kings trail by 10. MP deciding where to go with it to stop the run. And that's 2 points on the layup. MP's got 11.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Doncic against Len. Halliburton with the steal. Inside, Medu. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his third person. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Brown comes in for Porzingis. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Trey Burke. And a change for Sacramento. Fields checked in.
For that trigger mindset, and Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. MP kicks to Halliburton, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Dallas leading by 10. Brunson the pass to Brown. Here's Powell. Now Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
One is on Hield.
Hey, Kevin, everybody's got...
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They won that game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
featured the alley-oop and the contact dunks, and I think it's great for the game. It's a new skill level.
This year, it feels like it's a little bit more toned down, and you actually have to time them with the new meter, which I think people will like.
Green bean.
I got to play with Kyrie and Steph, and oh man, some of the badges too that, you know, I'm not sure if I can say or not, but some of the badges too that I've seen is like crazy. Like it's some crazy stuff, man. I'm really excited. What's the one that Steph got? I think it's called Chef. That bad.
On the floor for the visiting Sacramento Kings, at 7. And now the at forward.
Before we get started,
BA, we've seen.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. At the 2 and the 3, it's Haliburton and Barnes. Tristan Thompson is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Fox.
Kings
expectations like when you're the #1 overall pick in the draft.
Oh, massive. And I know from experience, these days the first overall pick is normally 20 years old or younger. I was 20. That's a lot of pressure to carry.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Utah's gone just 1 of 6 from the three-point line so far. Pass to Gay. And here's Mitchell. Here's Pinson. A minute 29 left in the first quarter of the game. Clock at 6. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Hield finds MP. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Third team foul. At the line for the Kings,
free throw good, MP.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for MP. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Mitchell against Mitchell, down low. Clarkson. Banked it in off the glass.
The thing about Clarkson, he really plays with an edge, especially once he gets it up inside.
.58 seconds left in the opening quarter. Outside Hield. Back to Mitchell. MP outside. Outside Mitchell. MP outside. Play clock here. The Kings need to get one up. And the basket by Hield.
Hield doesn't rush anything out there. Even when the clock is low, he excels at getting quality shots off the time.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Clarkson. Pass to Pinson. 19 seconds left in the first. And here's Mitchell. Clarkson for 3. The offensive rebound. Pinson, no good. MP outside. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for Sacramento. He put together 10 points. And even playing in Utah, Donovan Mitchell has earned national records.
At the end of the day, I'm here to play basketball.
Saying all the right things, Grant. Mitchell putting the team first.
Growing up around pro baseball with his father working in the majors, Mitchell saw how those stars carried themselves.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, for the Kings, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Taking a look at the Kings, Alex Len is out there with Chimezie Metu. Then there's Mitchell, then it's Buddy Hield, and it's MP in at the 2.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pass to MP. to the paint. Got a piece of it. In transition. Here's Clarkson. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Outside Hield. MP outside. Hield on the wing. MP against Gay. Here's MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
That one's off. A big group substitution here for Utah. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Gay. Bogdanovich comes in for O'Neal. Ingles, he's checked in for Clarkson. And Conley subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Thompson, he's checked in for Lynn. Bagley comes in for Metu. Barnes, he's checked in for Hield. And Halliburton is subbed in for Mitchell. Bogdanovich from long range. Counted from distance. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Utah trailing here. Pass to Bogdanovich. They double him with Bagley. It's stolen by MP. And they're running. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He wasn't messing around on that finish. That's what I'm talking about. Barnes taking out all margin of error, throwing it down.
Now here's Ingles. 14 points his last outing. Pascal passes to Ingles. Outside Conley. And it's all from three-point range. The Kings have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Barnes. The shot no good. Good D by Bogdanovich.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute to it.
Pascal passes to Conley. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
The handles of Conley, sick. I mean, he knows how to put on the display with his ball control when he wants to.
Pass to Halliburton. MP against Conley. Left side Barnes. There's the triple. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Barnes has got 8 points.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Outside, Ingles. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Drills it. He's now 1 for 8 in this one.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Pinson, he's checked in for. Through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Kings on top, up by 3. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down. He's checked in for Conley. Metu, he's checked in for the Kings. MP comes in for Fox. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers. I did a pretty good job.
And the basket is good. Mitchell's got his third basket on the night right there.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Eric Pascal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Mitchell in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Oh, nice shot by MP.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Halliburton against Ingles. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Off target with the 3.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
And it's good. 2 points. And now it's a 6-point Sacramento lead.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow-by every single time.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Halliburton. Good on the bucket. Halliburton's got 6 here in the quarter.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Now Mitchell. He's got 10. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game.
And with great body control, too. Mitchell maneuvers himself nicely for contact finishes.
Back to Metu. Up and in on the layup.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
35 seconds left in the third. Mitchell against MP. Now here's Gobert. Defense right on him. Pass to Bogdanovic. Hauled in by the Kings. Thompson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. To the inside. Shot's good by Metu. He has 6.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Gobert with the bucket.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Kings ahead. They lead by 6. And coming up as soon as we... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Chris Webber, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.
wish you happiness, joy, good fortune, boy.